What's good, YouTube? Welcome to the very first episode of our brand new anime podcast, Otaku Hour. I am your host, Rashad Sun, and joining me today are my fellow co-hosts, Cloudy Crow.
Yo, Cloudy Crow, happy to be here.
And none other than it's Amir One.
Yo, what's going on? It's Amir One, and I'm just happy to be here, man.
So, guys, we are here, man.
Episode one.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we should just start off with, introductions, say who we are, and just go from there. Cloudy, we'll start with you.
Oh boy. Whew. All right, starting with me. Okay, so my name is Cloudy Crow. I've been doing YouTube for about 5 years now, maybe 6. I don't know. I stopped counting after a while. But starting off, I did gaming reactions. After that, I got into anime reactions, and I've just been doing that ever since, man. Reacting to new seasonal anime whenever they drop. And yeah, not only do I just make anime reaction content, I also like to, share my thoughts, give a little bit of a discussion at the end so that you guys have something to kind of take home and really let soak.
It's Amir One.
Well, most of you guys know me, and most of you guys don't, but it's Mir One, aka Mir. Like sports, anime, and I just like to get active whenever I can. But anime is my first love. I'm not an anime reactor like these two guys right here, these two amazing guys that's right beside me, well, beneath me and next to me. But
no glazing, no glazing.
No glazing, but it is true. Yeah, man. That's all. That's about me.
Okay. And yeah, my name is Rashad Sun. Just like Cloudy, I've been on here probably like 5 or 6, like he was saying, years. Have been on and off. Haven't really been uploading that much, but I'm starting to get back into the things. As you get older, your interests and stuff change. But I still love anime, and I'm just glad we're doing this podcast, man.
Yeah, man, it's been a long time coming.
Should we talk about how this came about? You know what I'm saying? Because we actually came, to this really quickly.
You mean like how doing YouTube came about, or how us getting into anime came about?
Well, I mean, I was talking about how the podcast, how we made it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Because really, now that I think about it, bro, I literally last week was like, hey, is anybody willing to do a podcast with me? And legit, these two guys just came. It's like, yeah, let's do it. And then here we are, man. A week later, already recording the first episode. It's crazy. It's crazy.
He sent out the signal and we answered the call, and we took some time to kind of set things up, and things actually went pretty smoothly. I'm not gonna lie. I thought this would have been a long time in the works, but we got to it pretty quick. So
I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna take a couple of days to figure out the name for this podcast channel too, because we came up with the channel name pretty quickly within one night. I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
We were just brainstorming for a while, and this was what was this on Sunday? We figured this out.
I think it was last Sunday, right?
Last Sunday, yeah. That's when my power went out. But yeah, I mean, shoot, I was still there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. There wasn't too much about it. He just gave us a signal, and we were just like, yeah, well, we're down. We're down to do the podcast, and now we're here. So.
The crazy thing too is what you call it? I honestly thought nobody was going to answer, so I was like, because I know my Discord been kind of dead lately, but then I was like, dang, Cloudy and Amir, they answered pretty quickly. They must be real serious. But I was like, how serious are they for real? So I just, put out the date, hey, let's record every Sunday, upload every Friday, and it was like they're down, and here we are, man.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is, we've already before this point been kind of doing podcast-like stuff. We'd go on stream, have 2-3 hour long live streams of us just chatting. So I'm sure this is gonna come to us pretty naturally. We've all done things similar to this before now.
And also, y'all catch us some slack too. This is the first episode, so we don't do everything perfect. You know what I'm saying? Just relax a little bit, bro. We're gonna get better over time, and yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. No, go ahead. My fault.
I was gonna say, if you gotta let it out, blame Rashad. That's all I'm saying.
Chill.
Yeah.
So,
and this is my very first podcast. I mean, like to be a part of a podcast. So, you know, you guys want to hear me mess up here and there, but like, hey, that's just life. You know what I mean? So,
true.
I'm all for it. I'm all for it for this podcast, man.
Yep.
All right, fellas. So now that we got the nerves out, you know what I'm saying? Let's start by telling, how did we get into anime? How do we find this genre of anime? And let's start with you first, Amir.
Me?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Come on.
I thought you was going for it. All right,
No, go ahead.
Now, how I got into anime, it's kind of interesting because, actually, it's not interesting because when 4Kids was around, One Piece was airing. So I got into One Piece, and then it was Dragon Ball. It was Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z. It was Dragon Ball because Funimation had its own channel back then. I'm pretty sure. Then I got into Dragon Ball Z, and then Kai, and I would say Mecha. Mecha also got me falling in love with anime. Listen, Mecha for me, you guys. If you guys don't know, I'm not a huge mecha fan, but I am a fan of mecha. I that's like one of my favorite genres. I cannot like lie to y'all and say it's not, bro. I literally have a Gunpla. I can't show y'all right now, but I have like a Gunpla collections like in a different room and stuff. So I'm gonna just put that out there. But yeah, that's what got me into anime. It was actually just One Piece on 4Kids, and the dubbing was terrible, but I wouldn't know.
Hey, but
Because
that
I was just
intro.
kid. Yeah, the intro
That
was
intro
tough,
was
all
neat.
right? So yeah, that's what got me into the anime.
Okay. Clouder, you want to go next?
Sure. So, whenever I think about how I got into anime, I like to split my journey through anime into like different arcs. So first we had like, the TV arc. When you were a kid, back then computers weren't like as crazy powerful as they are now. So our cartoons and stuff and anime, we watched all that on TV. And when I was really young, I think some of the earliest ones I watched was like Sonic X, Dinosaur King, both of those on 4Kids. And funny story, when I was a kid, I wasn't allowed to watch Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! So I didn't get into those until way later in my life. But that's another story time for another day. After that TV arc, this is when I really started to get into anime because like everybody watched Sonic and all that stuff. But I really got into anime when my cousin introduced me to Dragon Ball Z. Because when I was a kid, I would often go over his house and stay there over the summer, and he would show me Dragon Ball Z, which aired on, I think it was on Toonami back then, and I was just hooked. But again, I wasn't allowed to watch Adult Swim. So when I went back home, I couldn't watch that. I didn't really get into anime until Naruto started airing because that aired on Cartoon Network. Perfectly safe. I was allowed to watch that. And that's why up until this day, Naruto is my favorite anime of all time. Because I feel like I grew up alongside Naruto. When he was a kid, I was a kid. When he was a teen, I was a teen. So that was pretty much how I got into anime. It all started really with Naruto for me.
Okay. I guess for me, mine's a little different because like how I got into anime, it really started like one night, I guess, when I was a kid. I want to say probably around 6-7 years old. I remember waking up to a anime ending song, and I was like, "Hold on, this is actually kind of fire."
Can all of us those days, bro.
Bro, can y'all guess which one it was?
Inuyasha.
I was gonna say this.
You got it on the nail. That's crazy, bro. It was the one with Shishomaru, bro, and I was like, "Oh, this is fire. What is this?" You know what I'm saying? And then I started watching Inuyasha, and I was like, "Oh yeah, bro. I don't know what type of cartoon this is, but this is I like this, man." And then here we are today, years later.
Yeah, dang. So all of us really got into it with Toonami, right?
Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. It's so crazy because Toonami was really all we had as a kid when it came to like real deal anime. Because Pokemon and all that stuff, like everyone's seen that, but real anime dropped on Toonami, and that was a lot of people's start. So it's kind of funny how
Mhm.
all three of us kind of first got into anime through Toonami back then.
And now that I think about it, bro, it's kind of crazy. Like, if you really sit there and think Toonami was a mecha, that's
It
tough.
was.
That's
Mhm.
tough.
What was his name? Tom?
Yeah, Tom.
And you guys keep talking about Mecha too, man. That's crazy.
Oh,
We gotta remember
bro.
our roots, bro.
But you know what's
Oh
so
my
crazy, because Toonami disappeared for a little bit too. Remember the whole exit that he did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's right.
so
That was
I
sad.
didn't know that was legit when I think I seen it on the computer or something. Like, I didn't know if that stuff was real. I was like, oh, he's gonna be back.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Never came back for like I don't know how long. I don't know how long, yo. I was just like, yo, he really dipped. Like,
Yeah.
oh man, I think that's where our childhood anime really came from, was Toonami, bro. If you
Mhm.
really think about it,
Yeah.
because yeah, it had Inuyasha, Bleach. Bleach was on there.
Mhm.
What else was on there, man? I
Cowboy
don't even know.
Bebop.
Cowboy
Yep,
Bebop. Yup.
Yeah.
that is
Oh wait,
true.
let me just clarify real quick, because like I said, I wasn't allowed to watch Toonami really because I couldn't
Yeah.
watch Adult Swim. But that doesn't mean I didn't try. That doesn't mean I didn't sneak. I remember staying up till like 3 a.m. watching Bobo. Like,
Yo, yes.
Mhm.
yes,
Yo.
sir.
And no one talks about. Did you watch Mar? MAR?
Nope.
No.
Mar.
Oh.
Was that
Am I the only
Toonami
one that
too?
watched- I want to. I don't think it was, but I feel like I seen it like on a different channel. But like, I think it got canceled.
Mm-hmm.
So it like got canceled early. There was like a couple episodes that were out. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah,
Mhm.
there's an anime called MAR called Mar. I don't know
Mhm.
if anyone watched that, but and
I know
Zatch
another.
Bell.
Oh,
Wait,
Zatch
what?
Bell.
Zatch Bell, yes.
oh,
Yep.
I forgot about
Yep.
Yeah.
that.
Zatch Bell.
That
Yeah,
was
man.
lit. But
Yo.
I was gonna say, I
Um,
know another one was like I don't know if you guys know, it was also mecha. Big O.
yes.
The
That was
name
lit.
rings a bell, but I've
I
never
know
seen
that
it. I've never
anime.
seen it.
That was lit. Look, Lyric, bro, you be know.
Yeah. Okay, I got one. I got one.
So
Well, okay. Let me get one of my favorites out of the way. Dead Man Wonderland. You guys ever seen that?
I
I've seen a
have.
couple episodes.
I have,
I've seen
yeah.
a couple episodes.
One of my favorite mangas of all time. But it was really that, Cowboy Bebop, and Cash Earned Sins.
Oh, Passion
Mm.
Sense, yo! I ain't gonna lie, that kind of scared me as a kid, because how it like the color, like the
Yeah.
drawing or the animation, whatever it's called.
Mhm.
Because back then, all I saw was like the first couple seconds of the episode. It was just him talking to a girl,
Mhm.
and then he would introduce him as Casherin or something like that.
Yeah.
And he's like, "I'm here to kill you," da 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 da. And then it'll cut to the opening or something like that, right?
Yep. And thinking
Yeah.
back on it, like there were so many dark anime on
It wa-
Toonami. Like it was
Yeah.
definitely
Mhm.
like it wasn't for kids in the sense of like it was like a lot of dark, serious tones that I think, kids didn't really pick up on, but when we see the cool action scenes and stuff, that's when we all tuned in. But yeah, there was a lot.
There's another dark anime that used to be on Toonami too, and I used to be scared, like crazy scared. But I would watch it. It's called Blue Gender.
I've
I don't
heard
know.
of it. I've heard
Okay.
of it.
Is that a movie or no?
That's no, it's a series.
Series?
Pretty
Okay.
sure.
Yeah,
It's like a
so-
mecha, but they were like finding these like these monsters, like these weird monsters. Like it was like
Wait, give me a
it
second.
was all gory and stuff.
I gotta deafen real quick.
Okay. Well, I guess while he's doing that, that's interesting. No wonder I didn't know it because it's a mecha. You know what I mean? But, hey.
Oh my god. Hey man, listen, I was around that mecha stuff. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was Power Rangers that got me, and Transformers.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was this.
Okay, let me ask you this, Amir. So now that we talked about how we got into anime, when did you know like the anime wasn't anime? You know what I mean? Like was Japanese cartoon? Because like everything that was dropped on Toonami and 4Kids was dubbed. It's like when did you know this is a Japanese animation?
I want to say, dang, I wouldn't. I feel like when I realized like the show I was watching was an anime,
Mm-hmm.
would still go back to One Piece because I've seen a couple of episodes that wasn't sub. But this was on the computer. This was on Funimation. On the Funimation website.
Mm-hmm.
Or I still go back to One Piece because there's another anime that I realized. Or maybe it was Digimon. No, I'm sorry, Digimon. I picked up my first manga. We had a library in the elementary school.
Yeah.
I didn't know what a manga was.
Uh-huh.
You know, so I'm sitting here like, when I picked up a manga, I was just like, oh, this John got pictures in it? What, and it's Digimon? I was sitting here like, shit. You know, and then I would watch the show, watch the episode. I'm just like, wait, this didn't happen in the book. I'm comparing it in here and there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying like, I didn't know what a manga was, but
yeah,
when I did my research, when I went on the computer, and my friend put me on.
Mm-hmm.
This is when Tsubasa Chronicles was on there. Gadguard, yeah, it's a mecha anime.
I know.
And I believe I want to say One Piece was on there, but definitely Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball was definitely on there.
Mm-hmm.
But I watched one of those in subbed, and that's when I was just like, oh snap, because my mind was just everywhere. I don't stick with one thing, so I can't give you a specific. Be like, oh, it was this anime. When I realized, then I would just say it's Pokemon because I realized Pokemon was an anime years later. You know, I didn't know you could watch that on the sub. I thought it was an American cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's how I was here. But I guess my fan answer would be Digimon. I guess.
Okay.
I think that's.
Whoa, wait. What? What's the topic?
So I was asking, like, you know, since we talked about how we got into anime, when did you know? Like, at what point did you know that what I'm watching is Japanese animation? Like, it's a Japanese anime, like cartoon.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you said it was Digimon for you?
For Amir, yeah.
What about you, Rashad?
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even ashamed of this. I didn't really realize that, you know, anime was Japanese until like I was in high school. Mm-hmm. So like the whole time I'm just thinking, oh dang, this is just some fire cartoon that's, you know, just Cartoon Network for kids only that they just, you know, dropping. So I was like, yeah, I don't know, but ever since I found it, I fell in love with it.
Yep.
What about you?
I think for me, it's kind of hard. I think I'd say I didn't really realize until I started watching anime on Netflix. And the first one, probably Full Metal Alchemist. Okay. I think that would have been the first one because the opening for Full Metal Alchemist was in Japanese and it was stuck in my head and I'd sing it all the time. So that's when I first realized, like, okay, what I'm watching here is this isn't, you know, true blue blood American cartoons anymore.
Okay. So now that we got the whole background and everything of how we came into anime, how do y'all feel about the current state of anime? Is it good? Is it bad? Like, how are y'all feeling?
How do you go first?
Man, the current state of anime, it's interesting. I feel like there definitely are some gems that come up every here and there. Like a recent gem for me was Buddy Daddies. That was really good. Right now, I'm really enjoying what is it called? Whatever. We'll get to that later. Basically, when it comes to the overall state of anime right now, I think we're in a pretty good spot. We're getting a lot of sequels every single season. So a lot of people that are fans of older anime, they're getting like remakes and stuff, like the remake for Inuyasha. I don't know how good that was.
Trash.
But okay. Maybe not Inuyasha fans. Yeah. But we're getting a lot of sequels. And for example, this season Tower of God is airing. Bro, I watched season 1 of Tower of God. That was like 4 years ago. That was like when I first started doing anime reactions, and we're finally getting a season 2. So I think like the sequels and continuations and stuff are cool, but there's a lot of like random filler isekai that I have zero intention of checking out.
Oh, I can't wait to talk about this.
And we get like 20 of them every season. So if I were to say there's anything wrong with like the current state of anime, It's just people are relying too much on these things that like worked in the beginning, but now they're just beating it like a dead horse, and it's just we need something new, something fresh, or more new and fresh anime. That's what I think.
Okay, and what about you, Amir?
I mean, he mostly took about everything that I was going to say, but the current state of anime, I really can't speak on much because I not on topic of anime for the past, I want to say 2 years, because I have not been following season by season. What shows are airing and what's not. I just go on my own pace because life. But I will say, and I forgot what year it is. I feel like it started with isekai, and I do not mess with the genre isekai, and here's why. Right? So for isekai,
let's get into it.
There would be every time I would go on Crunchyroll. This is when I had Crunchyroll. I was watching Agame Got Killed back then. I was watching all types of anime, right? But I want to say it's in the spring or summer. I think I was like doing the football camps or whatever. And before I went to a football camp, I would watch my anime. I'd get hype. I ain't gonna lie. So and listen to music. But there would be all these isekai animes that'd be dropping back to back to back to back to back. So that was an eye opener for me. I was just like, oh, an isekai. I didn't know what an isekai was until I watched Reincarnated as a Slime. And I do not like that anime, bro.
Amen.
But I'll save that for a different topic for a different time. But it all started with that anime, bro. My stepbrother liked it, actually. He tried
to shout out to your stepbrother. He knows what's up.
I couldn't get into it. I watched the first season though. But enough with that. It started with that anime. And then there was another isekai anime. I can't name them off the top of my dome, but it would be another one. I'm just like, Dad, why are they dropping a bunch of isekais during the summer? It would be during the summer. It's just a big bunch of them. And we don't get no I guess we don't get no an anime that would be different from others because everything is like the same thing, like the same trope. Or it'll just be mostly cliched. It will be the same thing but a different name, and the names will keep getting longer and longer and longer. And the introduction to the isekai animes would be the same thing. Oh, I died. I got reincarnated as a vending machine.
Oh my god, bro!
What is Man, it's been like that. It's been like that for the first couple of years, at least to me. So that's why I kind of stepped away from the anime, like season by season. I just go on my own pace. But I feel like that's what it is of like why the current state of anime is bad, because of the isekai. Everyone's into isekai, especially on TikTok. There's like a lot of edits of isekai animes. I'm not saying there's a lot not good ones out there. Mushoku Tensei is one of them. I will keep it a buck.
There you go.
But
there you go.
Yes,
but there you also get these other isekai animes that's not Mushoku Tensei, which would be reincarnated as sword, slime, rock, pillow. I don't know, but I mean, it would be the same thing. So that's my reasoning. Sorry if it was too long, but
no, you're good.
And real quick, I want to chime in before you say your piece, Rashad. I think going off of the whole isekai thing, the part of it that I really got tired of was the OPMC trope, where like somebody would die, they'd get reincarnated, and they just have these absolutely busted abilities that make them like the pinnacle of this world that they just came to, and it's just like nothing ever threatens them because they can easily get past it. That's what got old for me. But there's some of those that I like, some of the original ones that I like, but it's way too played out for me.
Okay. Well, you guys already know, man. I think I'm gonna go ahead and break the ice, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay. The current state of anime, how I feel about it. Me personally, I think it's in a pretty good spot. Surprisingly enough, you know what I'm saying? Because normally I like to rate, pretty kind of harshly. But I think, like Cloudy was mentioning before, there is a lot of gems out there. If I were to name a few of them, we got Tokyo Revengers, We got Hell's Paradise. What else we got? What else we got? Dang. Wait, maybe we don't have that many good animes.
No, we do.
No, but don't get me wrong. Yeah, we do have a lot of other ones. I know I only named 2, bro, but you know what I'm saying? I really do believe like we have a lot of good, you know, newcomers coming to the scene, but I think what a lot of these newcomers are struggling with is how to correctly end the show. Because I feel like nowadays they're kind of dragging shows out. And listen, I'm ready for all the smoke, My Hero Academia fans, but I'm just gonna say it, bro. I don't know what y'all got going on, man. Like, listen, boy. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. I don't care. Come at me in the comments. I'm ready for you, bro. But right now, man, I just feel like My Hero Academia is stretching it way too thin, bro. You know, they're in their 7th season right now. And like I was saying before, it's like these anime, they start off strong, but I feel like in today's world, they are not finishing. And My Hero Academia is just one, you know, big example. You know, I know they have a big major fan base. And listen, man, look, the creators are milking you guys, man. So keep up the good, you know, the good work, buy all the merch, watch everything, you know what I'm saying? But I just feel like, you know, there's a lot of good hidden gems, you know, just don't know how to finish. And then a lot of people nowadays, it's kind of weird, bro, because it's like, I'll be thinking like certain shows, like let's say a Tokyo Revengers, for example, deserve way more praise than a lot of these other shows, like what, Oshi no Ko? You know what I'm saying?
Hold up. We're not gonna do this.
Oshi no Ko.
I don't know what anime that is. I ain't gonna lie.
Good.
I don't know what that is.
Or what? Friend? What's the name?
Oh no, we're not doing this.
I'm ready, bro.
It's too early, bro. It's too early into the series.
Oh, is that the idol one?
Okay, yeah. So Oshi no Ko, that's the idol one.
Yeah.
Where it's basically focusing on 2 twins that are both getting into the idol industry, but they're like taking different routes. One of them is taking a darker route into it, and the other one's trying to take the spotlight.
Yeah.
And you heard of Frieren?
Is that the that's that elf lady, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Now I was gonna say, to be fair, you know, I just threw Frieren out there just because, you know what I'm saying, I saw somewhere, I think they're on like my anime list #1 of all time. I mean, fuck out of here, bro. Come on now. No, deserved. Are you kidding?
Whoa. #1 anime of all time?
Yes, bro. But you know, I'm gonna let Cloudy say his piece about Frieren. You know, I haven't really watched that yet, so I can't say too much. But Oshi no Ko, I know for sure, is very overrated. But hey, you take the floor, Cloudy.
You know what? I will take that opinion on Oshi no Ko.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's overrated in the sense of like it's a really good story, but there are some episodes where it's like building up, and there's nothing wrong with building up to like these big moments that happen in the series, but I know a lot of people just don't vibe with that. Like they want something that's more like faster paced, I guess. And if you get a whole episode that's just kind of building up on, you know, different important people in the industry, and like nothing's really happening per se, but you're getting information, it can feel a little slow. And with the way that people are hyping this up, because even me, I don't think it lives up to the hype that people are saying. I still love it, but a lot of the people that are hyping it up are like manga readers and stuff. So maybe I'll get there down the line. First episode's a banger, though. First episode is an absolute banger.
Oh my gosh.
There were some peak episodes throughout the first season, but there were also like some slower moments, so I can understand. And when it comes to Frieren, bro, Frieren is just an experience, man. You gotta watch it yourself. And part of what makes Frieren such a good story is that it doesn't rely on intense action scenes, but it has intense action scenes. It has these like beautifully well-written stories, these characters where you meet them for like 5 minutes and then you're already like falling in love with them, and then, you know, something might happen to them and you're devastated afterwards. Frieren, I don't think it's the #1 anime of all time.
Thank you.
But during its like airing, I can 100% see why it had such a crazy high rating. And I don't know if it's still up there anymore, but I still think it's pretty high up there, like top 10, top 20 or something. It's a good show, but you gotta, it's like a acquired taste. Like not everyone's gonna be into it.
Okay, then I might have to check it out because when you said #1 anime of all time, you still got these other animes that came out like years before. What is it called? Freerin? What is it called? Yeah, like I'll just name the anime at the top of my dome. Well, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. I can talk about that for days.
Yeah, that was previously #1, right?
You guys, I know. Yeah. I don't want to hate on Demon Slayer, but Demon Slayer, you know, everyone keeps saying that was the best anime of the decade.
Whoa,
you know? No, Funimation did. Did you guys not see that?
But look.
Anime of the decade. I'm just putting this as an example.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
It is a generational anime for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, but there was other animes that came out before Demon Slayer is what I'm trying to say. Like, there could be other animes that could have won anime of the decade. Demon Slayer won anime of the decade. It still blows my mind to this day. I'm saying like, yo, the animation is crisp. Don't get me wrong. That's the same thing for SAO. SAO has the crisp and also Fate, the Fate series.
Oh, yeah.
Why is that not anime of the decade? Like, you know what I mean?
I'm still pretty new to the Fate series. Yeah. But I'm a good amount of time into it, a good couple series into it, and bro, I've been missing out. That is a classic anime that everyone should check out.
I would say like I wouldn't think that Freerin should have been, but then again, I haven't like fully seen it, so I gotta see it to understand it. But by the looks of it, I just don't think. Maybe I'm just a book by its cover, and I'm trying to get out of that, but. I don't think that should be the #1 spot. If it's gonna be the #1 spot for anime of all time, bro, for me, it's still Brotherhood because how the characters are and how they were portrayed, how Father was portrayed, and how he got rid of his 7 desires, and how Al and Edward was portrayed. Like there was just like stories behind it, not just like the basic story that comes along with it. But like how they impacted the whole world around them, bro. It's not just them; it's the people, how they acted. It was like amazing, bro. I don't think nothing tops that for me. But at the same time, I think it was written well. Maybe that's why. Maybe because it was written well. I would say to this day for Bleach, when it comes to Ichigo, I think he out of like the MCs, and this might be a hot take.
Hold on.
For Ichigo, I feel like for Ichigo is written like I don't know how to word this.
Oh god,
it's written better than any other MCs that are out there right now when it comes to shonen. I'm just saying.
Dang, man, Amir, Amir, you was killing it, bro. And then you just had to drop it.
I'm just saying. You're right. Because I read the manga. So when before the 1,000-Year Blood War got animated, I already knew what the deal was. You know, so maybe I just appreciate his character more, and I just look back on it, and I was just like, wow, like this character is actually written like better than other MCs that are out there. I'm not saying other MCs are bad. I'm not saying that, but I'm not trying to put them under the bus. But to me, it's like Ichigo is like, is just on my top 5. I would say my top 5.
Okay.
It's hard for me to really speak on this because out of the big 3, again, I've only seen Naruto. I'm not that far at all into One Piece or Bleach, so I don't know how they match up to him. And even I wouldn't even say Naruto is the best written like shonen MC, just because there are characters I like way more than Naruto in Naruto. So,
and you know, just for everybody that's coming in, you know, this is your first time, you know, getting introduced to us, bro. We're going to have a lot of these moments where we just go off the wall and debate about stuff, because one thing I like about this podcast is that we all have seen different things, and then we also have different opinions on things as well. So like very rarely will you probably see us agree on a lot of things, but I think that's gonna make for a great, you know what I'm saying, debates and stuff for the future. But just moving on from the topic, you know, so now that we got, you know, what the current state of anime is. I know, Amir, you said you haven't really been keeping up with the seasonal anime, but just I guess a question for Cloudy then. How are you feeling about the current season, the summer anime?
So I'm not watching too many. It's still pretty early. There's some more series that I want to check out and get into, but right now I'm not watching too much. I think maybe like 3-4 episodes. Going back to your My Hero comment, because that's airing currently. Bro, My Hero is killing it right now, man. And I've been thinking about it. Right? Because I know there's a couple people that come from your camp where they're saying My Hero Ben fell off, like My Hero's overrated, all this stuff. And there definitely are some moments where My Hero dropped the ball, but bro, My Villain Academia, the first fight against Shigaraki, when Mirko infiltrated the facility, right now with Endeavor fighting all for one, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. Like, man, I don't want to spoil, but this is a very minor spoiler. There is a scene where Endeavor is like approached by his like past self, like a spirit of his past self. Yeah. And his past self is trying to tell him, basically, remember all of these things from your past that used to fuel you. And while he was talking about it, you see him like wrap his hands around his past self's neck and start strangling his past self. But then he finally comes to accept it, and he's like, you know what? He's right. I gotta go back to who I was before. And then he just pops off after that. The episode gets crazy from that point on. Crazy cliffhanger. I'm so hyped for what's gonna happen next, man, because they're going in such a cool direction right now with Endeavor's character. He's always been written. I think he's one of the most amazingly written characters in My Hero, in my opinion.
Okay.
But that's just My Hero. Out of the others that I'm watching, Tower of God is interesting, but I don't remember too much from the first season just because it's been 4 years. So I like it so far. It's just I don't quite understand what's going on because not everything has been explained. There was like a time skip that happened, and we don't know what one of the characters went through during that time skip, but he's a completely different person now. And then outside of that, I think I'm watching Oshinoko. That's good, but it's in that building up phase. Yeah. Say what you want.
Oh my god.
And then have any of you guys, even if you haven't seen it, I'm sure you've heard of it. Shikanoko. Does that ring any bells? Shikanoko, Kosh Tantan.
No,
the Deer Girl anime?
No.
You guys haven't seen it anywhere?
No.
Nah.
Bro, it's been everywhere for me. Even in videos that aren't related to the series, I've had people spamming the Shikanoko opening in my comment section.
Wait, is that the one girl that was like dancing in the opening? Oh wait, she got horns, right? She a reindeer?
Yep.
And she was on the wire? Like she found him on the... Oh, okay.
Have you seen that series, or you've just seen the
I've seen the clip?
Okay.
I've seen the clip.
Yeah. That show, number one, it's incredibly funny. I recommend you guys check it out. There's a lot of good references, including a Tokyo Revengers reference, which I wasn't expecting at all. But that series is taking the world by storm, man. Like, last time I checked, the opening, on the day that the opening dropped, the video got like 10 million views.
Wow.
Crazy. Like, that series is taking the world by storm, and I see why. It's a good comedy. I really like it. Very over the top, but I think it's worth the hype that it's getting if you're into like over the top goofy comedy anime.
I got a question for you. Have you watched My Bride is a Mermaid?
My Bride is a Mermaid. Yeah. Why does that sound familiar?
That's like an old John. Like the comedy for that John was hilarious. So that's why I was asking. Is it that level of comedy? Because if it ain't, then I don't know if I.
My Bride is a Mermaid. I don't remember. I feel like I might have seen it, but
Okay.
I might have been too young to remember too much.
Let's say if it's that level, or maybe if it's like, because I still haven't watched the other season for what is it? Love is War. Yeah, I only seen the first season still. I don't know why. I love that anime too. Those are one of my favorite like rom-com animes.
Good choice. Good choice.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, but it's like I never watched the other seasons. But if it's that level of comedy, then I'll definitely give it a shot.
I'd say when it comes to funniness, it's definitely like Kaguya. It's around Kaguya-sama level, but it's more like over the top comedy, like characters just doing things that you never would have thought of, and the story going in directions you never would have thought of.
Okay.
But it's a really, really fun watch, man. That's how I feel about the current anime I'm watching.
I'll give that a shot then. Shoot.
And so, Amir, you said you're not watching any, right?
Right now I'm watching. I don't know if it's out these past seasons, but Dark Gathering.
Oh yeah,
I heard about that.
I think that was
that.
Like,
man, that's old.
Oh, I'm late.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think it started like a couple seasons ago, but it. How many episodes are there in it?
24.
Yeah.
24. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so it's like a little older, but it lasted, twice as long as most anime. So it's not, it might not feel too old.
Yeah, it's not like I choose not to be part of the hype and be like, yo, like these guys are like keep up with the seasonal animes. I want to be different. It's not that. It's just I don't even know what it. I mean, I explained why, because the isekai is the problem for me, but I just can't keep up anymore. So that's why it's like I go on my own pace, and sometimes I just wait until like all the episodes are out, because if I wait, if it's airing, one, I'm gonna forget. Two, I'm gonna have to sit there and wait, especially if it's good.
Yeah.
I'm just like, dang, like, where's episode 2? Like, you know what I mean? Like, Demon Slayer, like, man, bro.
Yeah, I feel that, man.
Especially that one scene, he was one of the undermoons, not the upper moons. I forgot what it was. He can control webs and shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
When he tried to cut his head off, bro, I was like, what?
That was a crazy clip.
I was like, what? And his sister uses what? Blood arts or something like that? I was like, what? I was like, nah. Everyone and their mom was tuning in with Demon Slayer at that time, bro. You got like NBA players, NFL players, like they're just out there tweeting. They're just like, yo, this episode of Demon Slayer was crazy, but we had to wait.
Yeah,
that was the issue. So
I think that was one of the episodes that broke the internet too, didn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
That was tight, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Now I think for me, because I always watch the seasonal, just like Cloudy. This season, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is probably one of the weaker ones. But the only reason why I say that is because I feel like this season is like more for people, for continuation of anime. There's a lot of season 2, season 3s, like no really brand new first season anime out. Because I know I'm only watching right now, I think Tower of God. That's probably the only one I'm watching. But of course you got the Oshinoko Fairy Tale. I haven't watched it. I've watched a few episodes, but you know what I'm saying? I think they're like in their 4th or 5th season. chill. But just like I said, it's a continuation of the season. And as far as Tower of God goes, even though it's it is a solid show, I just don't think, for it to stand, because like right now to me, it's like it's a standalone, what you should watch for the summer if you're not watching Fairy Tail or Oshinoko. And I just feel like, it's kind of weaker, especially coming off of last season. We had Demon Slayer. Of course, My Hero Academia is still going on, but I have mixed feelings about that. Just, I don't know, man. But hopefully, the fall semester has a lot to offer. I know they think they're doing part 3 of the 1,000-year Blood War arc or something like that.
Yeah.
So, and then and then season 2 of Blue Lock, and then there's some other ones that haven't been announced yet. But yeah, for me, summer is kind of whack. But this gives me time to catch up on a lot of different anime. Like I know I've been going back to my roots, and I don't know if you guys are familiar. Have you ever seen an anime called Gantz?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bro.
I just watched all of that. You know what I'm saying?
The opening? Nah, the opening is crazy.
Yeah, man.
I think I've seen 2 versions though. There was definitely one on Netflix.
Yeah, I
So
think there are.
that one. Yeah.
Yeah, and they were, bro, I ain't even gonna lie, because I watched it in dub. Man, they were going crazy back then. They were saying whatever. I was like, golly, dropping F-bombs, B-bombs all over the place.
Hey, man, they didn't care, bro.
I know, man. But
Dude, it's funny because like my aunt, she doesn't even watch anime at all whatsoever. But I don't know how she somehow got into Gantz, and she had the whole collection of Gantz, like all the different like what are they called? They're not volumes, because volumes are like manga, but you know what I mean. Like she had all the movies, not movies, DVDs and stuff. And she watched it all back to back, and I was like, dang, is this show really that good? So I checked it out, and it's crazy. It's crazy.
Okay.
yeah, man. But like I said, just going back, rewatching a few animes, and I know you guys have been telling me, bro, I need to stick to Fairy Tail. But the beginning is just, I ain't gonna lie, bro. The beginning so far for me has been a snore fest. But y'all tell me.
How far are you into it? How far are you into it?
Like I said, it's like 4 or 5 episodes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, you got to start somewhere. At least I'm starting it, bro. But it's just
right now it's simmering, bro. You gotta let it cook a little bit. It's gonna cook at some point. You're gonna actually like it. I'm not gonna sit here and just talk. I think you're actually gonna like it when it gets to a certain point, and you're gonna be like, oh, yo, this one is fire. But I also can see your reaction to it. Be like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you're gonna have your ups and downs with it. But it's gonna make you keep going because you're gonna be like, okay, what happens next then?
And I guarantee you there are gonna be some characters that you really vibe with while watching it. I guarantee, because there's so many characters that drastically stand out from even the main cast that, bro, it's a journey. A lot of people give it flack because the ending is a little shaky. But bro, the ending is like what, couple like 300, 400, 500 episodes in, like it's a very, very good watch going up to that point.
And I can't even talk about Fairy Tail then because Rashad's already watching it.
Hey, don't worry. He'll eventually be like, I just got to this episode.
Oh, Rashad, bro, when you get to a certain arc, my favorite arc, bro, you're gonna be like, yo, this genre is actually flames. Like, just watch. I'm not trying to hype it up because how you feel about My Hero is how I feel about Fairy Tail. So that's why I was just like, you're gonna have mixed feelings. But at the same time, when you get to a certain arc, you're gonna be like, yo, this genre is actually like this genre, when it can get serious, it can get serious.
Yeah, when it hits it
like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I want to talk about it so bad. I want to talk about it so bad. But yeah.
And like I said, it's not like, you know, because I know a lot of people probably in the comment section like, oh, why is he even on here? He doesn't know any anime. He hasn't seen Fairy Tail. No, bro, I've seen One Piece. I'm caught up to One Piece, so I don't hear anybody ever try to comment saying, oh, he don't watch no anime. And you know what I'm saying?
But these guys out of here, bro.
But hey, speaking on One Piece though, I will admit though, like, gosh, once you get caught up to One Piece, bro, I'm starting to see the criticism where they're saying they're dragging stuff out. Because now I'm just like, bro, it's a tough watch for me. Even like now, like starting from, you know, beginning to where we're at now, straight flames. But like where we're on, you know what I'm saying, weekly episodes, some episodes they be having fillers and stuff like that. I'm just like, oh my gosh, bro, be killing me, man. So I'm kind of having trouble, you know, sticking to One Piece. But when One Piece of that is high, nothing tops One Piece.
Yo, how long was on that one arc with Kaido?
Bro, oh my gosh, don't get me started on that.
Who was on that jump, bro? Remember the
Bro.
hype for it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yo, that jump was crazy. Oh
Bruh.
my god, yo. Years later, we was still on that jump, bro. I said, like, what? Like, what is happening? And they would drag some stuff out, just like you said.
Bro, you know it's bad when the dub is catching up to the sub in the same arc. I'm like, bro, y'all are killing me. But I digress.
Still one of my favorite animes.
I'm not caught up, so I don't speak much on One Piece. But I have heard that the Kaido arc is mad long. And that's one of the criticisms I have heard. Like, even after the whole like Joy Boy stuff, it still like took a while for you guys to actually get out of Wano, right?
Oh, Wano, that's what it was,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we're on what I wouldn't say we're almost at the end of it, but like we're at dang, I can't even say anything because you're not even caught up.
Yep.
Free.
Bro, they still have so much to explore on. It's like we're not gonna get to no ending anytime soon.
I think we got 3 or 4 destinations left for the anime in general. Because the manga is 3. I'm pretty sure. Correct me if in the comments if I'm wrong, but like right now 4 destinations left for the Straw Hats for the anime.
Well, no, because I think they're on like their last arc. Like even Oda said himself. But I don't know how they're gonna fit all that's been left out because there's so much stuff they haven't even touched on yet. So unless they rushed it, you know, we're gonna be here for a while.
They can't rush that jump, bro. They can't do that.
Yeah, I'd like to relate, but couldn't be me. As Naruto fans, we had our ending. We don't talk about the B word.
Oh
we
my
had our ending.
Oh boy.
And we're good. We're chilling.
No, bro, that's part of your history. You gotta claim it.
No, that's not my history.
Did we talk about the animes that was coming out summer? We just got done talking about that, right?
Yeah, the anime.
Alright, because I was looking at the list. I was just like, I'm lost in the sauce. I ain't gonna lie. Wait, did Metallic Rouge come out this year?
What is that?
You never?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. That did come out this year. I think it came out like, was it last season? It was either last season or the season before. I know what you're talking
about. I've watched that one, I would say.
I had it highly recommended to me, but I haven't had the time to watch it yet.
It's actually not that bad. It is not that bad. I feel like it had the potential to be good, but
yeah.
Hey man, I still watch it from beginning to end. It was cool. It's something that you put on, turn your brain off. Like, it is what it is. But I don't know, man.
No, I feel that. I like having anime that you can just kind of sit back and really relax on watching instead of like watching like Attack on Titan, for example, where you have to lock in and pay attention to what's going on, or else you're gonna miss something huge. And then when you get further into the episode, you're gonna be like, "What the heck is going on?"
Okay.
So,
No, I was just saying I got a question for all y'all. What is your like, or in your opinion, what is like the best written anime that's for y'all? Like a 10 out of 10, like not no generic. Like for me, I said Brotherhood because everyone. Well, I didn't say Brotherhood because everyone else likes Brotherhood. That's how I genuinely feel. But like I don't know, name an anime that you think should be like on the MAL. Is that what it's called, the anime list? Yeah.
For me, Cowboy Bebop, bro.
Cowboy Bebop. Okay.
Cowboy Bebop is gorgeous story, and I love that like space cowboy vibe of it. It's so cool, man. Space cowboy like bounty hunters where they're going and hunting down these dangerous like drug dealing criminals and stuff, and goofy characters. But then it can really get serious when it gets serious. I love the writing in Cowboy Bebop.
I don't know, because you're saying you can't use the obvious one. Because to be honest with you, the best story ever written is still One Piece. Even though we talked a little more. I'm gonna keep real. Even though, you know what I'm saying, we was talking a little bit, you know, because they are at a slower pace. It's just like, bro, the problem with Oda is like he literally touches on everything, bro. Like you can see a random dog walking on the side, he gets a backstory. That's the thing, though, bro. But it's lit though. I like it though. I still like it, man. But I mean, if we had to do like a non-popular anime,
not talked about a lot, like
story-wise, godly. I have to go on my anime list real quick.
Yeah. In the meantime,
the Space Dandy also did a little Cowboy Bebop. Wasn't that like a cowboy in space? No.
Yeah, kinda. I mean, I haven't seen too much of Space Dandy. That's one of those series that I've always wanted to watch, but it's been in my plan to watch list. But yeah, I think it's on the same trajectory.
Hey man, you know me. I gotta catch up with everything, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't really gotta, especially this season, you don't really have to pressure yourself to catch up because, like Rashad said, one thing I really like hardcore agreed with was when he said that there aren't a whole lot of new original anime this season, at least not like big ones that are must watches.
Yeah.
So if you've already started some of these series like Oshinoko and stuff, then yeah, you're eating good. But for a lot of people that came in here looking for something fresh, they might have to wait for next season.
Hey man, I might have to watch that Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest.
Me too. I wanna watch it for sure.
I might have to watch that, bro. Even though I don't want to, because
it's still a sore spot.
Yeah, man. Because like I watched the first couple of episodes at my cousin's house, man, and this was like I don't know how many years ago, but it's just like I will say the opening and endings for Fairy Tail is a banger.
Peak.
It's on its heat. I can't skip none of them for some reason. I'm having this thing. Is Black Clover or Fairy Tail?
That's a good question.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's hard because Fairy Tail has a lot of good openings, but Fairy Tail is like more of an OG series. Like its openings are a little older, and you can kind of feel that. Whereas Black Clover, their openings are like, they're trending, they're modern, they're crazy. I don't know. That's a really good question, man. We might have to make that an episode.
Yeah, sure. Because I can't skip for none of them. Go ahead, Richard, my fault.
No, you're good. Now I'm glad I pulled this up. A really good anime for story-wise that no one really talks about because it is a little bit on the older side is Claymore. Oh my gosh. Claymore is lit. Claymore is so good. I read a few chapters, yeah.
Yeah, I was in tune for that.
Yeah, that is so good, bro. It is so good. I definitely recommend if you haven't seen it, Cloudy, to watch it, bro.
I haven't. Is Claymore the one where is there like a female MC?
Yep.
Okay. Yep. I've seen it around, but I haven't gotten to watching it yet. I feel so like good. That series, I'd put that in the same bucket I'd put Berserk in, where they're like people that have seen it love it, but people that haven't just they feel like, dang, I probably should watch it because everybody's talking about it.
Yeah.
I know Claymore was a lot bigger in the past than it is now, though.
I didn't know what was going on with Claymore back then, bro. Like I said, I was a kid. I just saw them turn into whatever. I was like, whoa, what is this? I didn't know it could get so dark, but as I got older and then Rashad read the manga. Well,
yeah, I read a few manga.
Yeah, on the YouTube live or whatever. That's when I was just like, yo, this one's actually kind of decent. So.
Now I will say, I know Cloudy's been telling me to watch it, and I've been doing my research. I think the next anime, I'm gonna watch in the meantime while this, summer season is kind of like slow. I think I'm gonna get into Golden Time.
Bro, please.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get into Golden Time, bro.
Like it's crazy. Golden Time, I watched it so long ago, and I just watched it on a whim. Like, it wasn't recommended to me. I don't even think it was airing at the time. I was just looking for a show, and I clicked it and started watching it, and bro, I was hooked. It was like that kind of where you're like in your bed, wrapped up in your blanket, freaking 4 a.m., trying to figure out what happens next. Like, I love Golden Time. I think it's probably my favorite just pure romance. There are some romance comedies that I'd put higher than it, but when it comes to pure romance, Golden Time's my favorite of all time.
Yeah, I would have to rewatch it because I've watched it before, but I don't think I was like really paying attention to what's going on. It's like one of those animes that I just turn my brain off, so I can't even rate it. In my opinion, I don't want to I don't want to make any fans like mad of their favorite anime, bro. If I get criticized, bro, if I get crucified, of hating on your anime, I apologize. This is actually how I genuinely feel. But
hey, man, that's eventually gonna be all of us at one point.
Yeah, but Golden Time, I like. That's another anime that I gotta rewatch. I would say because it's been so long ago.
Yeah, it is really really old.
So,
yeah.
Have you guys watched Gunslinger Girl?
No.
Heard of it.
Oh god. Hey man. I mean, I don't remember too much about it, but it was on demand at some point. Funimation had their own little category or whatever.
Yeah.
It was right on there. I think it was just. Well, go ahead, my fault.
I was just gonna say, I think I remembered seeing it on Netflix a while back.
Oh yeah. Like I think it's just these girls with guns, bro, and they're sending hits on people. So I'm saying, like, when I watched it, I was just like, yo, what the? I was like, what's going on? This was like gunshots here, there, everywhere. Yeah, I was saying, like, yo, but it wasn't like your basic, generic, damn, what is that word I'm looking for? That everyone's like a fan of. Oh, like a fan service, John. It's just like a dark. It's like a dark anime. I guess. I guess that's how I'm gonna put it.
Yeah.
Because it's not like one of those isekais where they just goof off and stuff. Like it's a serious one. It's a serious tone anime, basically. Sorry, how I remembered it. So I don't even know.
Yeah.
I want to name all these other animes that I watched it. If I want to ask y'all if you guys watch it, but I feel like y'all are gonna say no. So
let's hear it.
Kaisen no Stigma.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sound familiar.
That's the one with the girl that had that flaming sword, right?
Yeah, and the guy that has the wind. Controls the wind. Yeah.
I remember that.
What about? How do you even say this? No, Nabari. No. Oh, I think that's how you say it. Nabarinoou.
I haven't seen it.
No, either. It's like a ninja type of anime, but it's not like your typical ninja. It's like it's an old one.
Yeah.
All right. My fault.
If you guys haven't noticed already, Amir is gonna be like the old head of the group. Right?
Oh my god, bro! No, that's not. Hey, chill, bro. I'm just trying to be. I'm trying to stay on topic with you guys, bro, because like I watched all these animes back then because I went through a whole anime spree, bro. That's my way out. I ain't gonna lie. Anime was my way out.
But I feel like that's also a good thing. Like I was just joking around because I feel like you've seen a lot of like the classics, like the real cultural hits. So I'm sure there's always going to be people in the comment section where even if you bring up an anime and me and Rashad are just like scratching our heads, there's going to be a couple people in the comments like, Amir, he knows what he's talking about. Yeah. We're going to be looking like the Zoomers.
On Demand was my friend. I will say that. On Demand was my friend when it came to anime, bro. And then I got put on the Funimation website, bro. And that's when I watched Shibana Chronicles, bro, which is actually still to this day is one of my favorite animes. I will say, even though it's based off Sakura Card Capture or Card Capture Sakura.
Yep.
I think, which I didn't even know about. So, but
okay.
Yeah, man.
I think this could be a fun little like final activity since we've like before we get into the actual last topic. Let's have a quick like lightning round where we just name off some anime from our childhood that we loved, maybe like 5. And we'll see if you guys have also seen that same anime. So Amir, you can keep going. If you got any more. If you got any more.
I mean, you guys already know this, John, but hey, Gurren Lagann.
Yep.
Any takers?
Oh god.
Oh, this guy.
Oh god.
You know, that's one mecha I will stand behind. That is
Listen,
one mecha I'll stand
that
behind.
anime
Oh,
till
boy.
this day still gets me hype, gets me through hard times, bro.
Kamina.
I don't know why.
Yeah,
But
hard
everyone else
time,
is
hard
Dragon
watch.
Ball. Okay. Nah, you just talking crazy. But like it's the characters, bro. Sometimes it's not just the mecha, it's the characters, bro. Like when dang. You say you fully watched it or you say you just gave up on it, Rashad?
No, I'm not picking it up, so you can spoil it.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's not his older brother, but his older brother died. That hit.
Kamina.
Yeah. You know, and
that's probably one of the most iconic moments in anime, in my opinion.
yeah, and then they had to push on from that because like he was the fire of the group, and they don't got that anymore. You know what I mean? And then Simone had to step up.
Yep.
At his age to be a man.
Yes, sir.
You see, he got a whole girl, he got a crew. He's just like, yo, like I gotta be a man now. So that's what he did, right? But you know, I don't know. That was like one of my best motivational animes to this day, like ever. But another anime that I'll try. Well, I said My Brightest Mermaid, right? And no one watched it. Dang, that's another anime that y'all should actually check out. Watch it in dub. John's actually kind of funny. What other animes have I watched back then? I say, girl, what else? Spice Wolf.
I didn't jump on the Spice and Wolf train. I know they just had a remake too, haven't they?
Oh, I thought you watched it, Claudia.
I watched the first episode of the remake.
Oh, okay.
Dang, you dropped it. It's tough.
Hold on.
Y'all hear that? Spice Wolf fans, get on them.
No, chill. Listen, I didn't drop it. It's paused right now.
Oh, yeah, paused, yeah.
Listen, at least I want to talk about economics, besides a certain anime, Reincarnated as a Slime, talking about like, oh, it talks about politics and economics, bro. So you telling me shoving butter to a demon girl is about economics, bro, and politics? Are you serious?
No, hold on. I gotta speak again.
Like, are you serious? And you're telling me, spoiler warning, that he reincarnated his whole people?
Hey, hold on.
That's when I knew it was trash. That anime is garbage. It deserves to be in the dumpster.
I gotta defend Slime. I gotta stand up for my people.
Nah, bro.
This current season that's airing. No. If you want politics, watch the first like 5. We had like 6 episodes straight of just non-stop politics to the point where people in every single comment section were saying that this season's called That Time I Got Reincarnated into a Business Meeting, because every single episode was just money moves, power plays, trying to talk to people from other civilizations and get stuff working, especially because now Rimuru is like being taken seriously by everybody. So the people that were trying to shut him down before, even they had to take a step back and be like, okay, this guy, he's getting up there. We can't just move recklessly now. We gotta, bide our time. And I can understand not everybody's into slime, but it's dope. It's a dope series, man. It's one of the better isekai, I'd say. Not the best.
I will say that anime, because I do gotta give it his props. I'd rather watch that isekai anime than other isekai animes.
Okay.
So
hey, that's
I will have to put that on top of the other isekai. Like, I'm not watching Reincarnated as a Vending Machine. Like, I'm not watching it. My brother told me that, like, there was a guy that actually hung on to a vending machine and jumped off the, you know what I mean?
Bro, what?
And that's how it went. That's like crazy. Like, I never, ever. And I just got done actually watching one of the isekais because I was just like, I need an anime to watch. I think he got teleported to a different world, but he got teleported to a different world again.
Oh, dang. Now they're really milking it.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, are you kidding me?
Sound like My Academia.
Okay, all right.
But I am done of naming the other animes that I watched back then because I can't think of any. So it's guys' turn. Try to put me on.
Rashad, you got any fingers from your childhood?
Yeah. I know he said one earlier, Zatch Bell. That was super good growing up. I would say my favorite, childhood anime growing up, one of them was definitely Beyblade.
Yeah,
I love Beyblade, bro.
Oh man, I saw a picture. I saw a picture not too long ago where somebody said like kids nowadays know nothing about this, and then they had one hand holding like Bakugans and another hand holding Beyblades. Bro, those
So
actually
lit.
were the days.
So lit, bro. But yeah, that Big O, even though I don't like mecha, that mecha was actually pretty good, at least growing up. Uniasha, even though I ain't gonna lie, that anime does not age well. I don't know. Like I used to have it at like my top favorite like isekai anime, but now that's Mushoku Tensei. But outside of that, my last one would probably be Detective Conan.
Detective Conan. That's like
Detective Conan.
That's my shit.
Yeah, I've seen like random episodes of it. I haven't like watched it from start to finish, but yeah, it's a cool show. I mess with it.
So yeah, what about you, Chloe?
Ooh, all right. I got some fire lined up.
Ready? Here we go.
Starting off.
Beastars.
Almost turned my camera off.
No, hey, hold on. Any takers?
Oh my gosh, nah.
Sorry.
All right. No, it's all good. If we were talking about modern anime, no, I'm kidding.
Oh, that's even worse.
All right. First one. Kenichi, World's Mightiest Disciple.
Okay, that's a good one. I like that.
Soul Eater.
Yes.
Okay.
Soul Eater is a banger. Rosario Vampire.
Oh gosh.
There you go. Okay, we got some takers. Let's see what else do we have.
I'm not gonna be ashamed. I watched those animes.
Let's see. Okay, so Dinosaur King. Any other? You watched it?
Dude.
Rashad?
No, I
You
didn't.
haven't seen it?
No.
Dang. Okay, this one I'm sure we're all gonna agree with. Teen Titans.
Was that an anime?
I'd say it was an anime.
Nah, that's not an anime. I don't think that was an anime. That's that was not an anime.
Okay, maybe we put it in the same box we put Avatar.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. What?
Kind of. But that was basically like my anime before, you know, back when I couldn't really watch Toonami. I had like Teen Titans, Avatar, and Naruto. So those were my big ones. Sergeant Frog.
Yes. Yo.
There we go.
Love that show.
Love this Sergeant Frog. I want to name like one more good one.
Heck, you're better than me.
What? Oh, for classics?
Yeah.
If you're talking anime, like anime, yeah, but like, cause even though Teen Titans not an anime, like, cause I know a whole bunch of good cartoon.
That we can, you know what? We can make that one like podcast episode, like cartoon themed. That'd be cool. But I think my last one, this one is gonna be like a hidden gem that you may or may no. I got two.
Okay.
Darker Than Black.
Yeah.
You've seen it? Okay. And then last one that I'd be shocked if any of you guys have seen it. It's called, I think it's like Chrome Shelled Regios.
Yeah.
You've seen it?
Oh, yeah. It was on
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hey, man.
Oh, you know, since you brought that up, have any of you guys watched Salty Ray? Galaxy Railways?
Oh, wait. You said what?
Galaxy Railways.
Oh, no. I thought you said Glass Reflections.
No.
Wait, what? What do you think you said?
Glass Reflections.
Oh.
What about World Destruction?
Dang.
Yep.
Romeo and Juliet? There's an anime version of that.
Nope.
Sage Amir.
No, because I have this list of like what animes I used to watch, and I have it on here. What about Murder Princess? No? Lucky
No.
Star?
No.
Dang, bro.
Watch Lucky Star, Cloudy.
Oh, okay. No, I
Huh?
haven't seen. I haven't seen it.
Nah, there's no way, yo.
But I got
Duh.
one. Okay, we're
Yeah.
taking this back. Okay, you guys might argue this isn't an anime. To me, it felt like an anime.
Mhm.
We're bringing this back to. Do you guys know Disney XD?
Yeah.
Do you remember what it was called before it was Disney XD?
It was
No, I think you were onto it.
JetX?
Yep. You guys seen
Oh, yeah. That's crazy.
Jetix? Okay. Have you guys seen Super Robot Monkey Team
Yup.
Hyperforce Go?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds
That was
familiar.
my stuff as a kid. It's the one where it's the kid and he has these like I think they're like 8 different colored monkeys and they're like Power Rangers basically. How
Yeah.
they like form the like Megazord and stuff. That was
Mhm.
my stuff as a kid. I don't know if that counts as an anime, but that was an anime for me.
Okay,
That
since
was
you brought
dope.
that up, have you watched Oban Star Racers?
Nope.
That was on
Damn,
JetX.
bro.
I mean I need to see a picture. I got a good one.
Okay.
This probably is an anime though, because I think it's Chinese. But
Okay.
Shaolin Showdown.
Yeah.
Bro, I was gonna say that for the cartoon. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
That joint was lit.
Oh
That
my
joint was lit.
Okay, let me
gosh.
stop. We
Yeah,
gotta
I was
save
gonna
this
save it for the cartoon. That's crazy.
That was a
Yeah.
banger though.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So y'all, I'm gonna say I don't know how long y'all want to keep going, but this is kind of the part where now we pretty much used all the topics, and I have a few ones that just come on the top of my mind, but I want to see if you guys want to talk about anything first.
I'm good. I got everything I pretty much wanted to get through.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
but then let me ask you this then. Let's talk about some of the animes that have dropped this year so far.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's start with Mushoku Tensei, for example. How'd you feel about that?
Dope. That was dope. I loved the ending, bro. Is everybody caught up?
I'm not caught up in the sense of like you guys are on the last episode and I'm not, so
Oh,
I'm
dang.
I'm on my own pace.
Okay.
So what was
I'm only at. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say what was happening last time you watched it. Like,
Me?
what part are you at?
For me, I just. Oh my god. All right. Spoiler warning. But not Paul's dad. Sorry, Rudius's dad and his mom.
Mhm. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So you saw them again?
Yeah, but the dad, kind of
Mm-hmm.
checked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I was just like, I didn't know if I
Okay.
want to spoil it, so that's why I was just like,
Yeah.
and then he.
Oh,
found
you're
his
pretty much
mom.
at the end.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, huh?
close. There's a little bit more that happens,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah.
we can
I
just
was
talk
gonna
at
say.
that point then.
Mm-hmm.
That was crazy. To put it in as few words as possible, that was crazy.
Yeah.
No, because like when I watched that episode, I was just like, wow, like,
Mm-hmm.
holy man. You know what? Mushoku Tensei is actually one of my top favorite isekai animes, bro.
Yes, sir.
Because now that I think about it, because it's just like, first of all, I like Rudius's character. Now I know how some people are gonna be like, "Well, that's still a grown man in a
Mhm.
little boy's body." There's a controversy behind it, but
Yeah.
I just see how he was written, and especially we could take it back to the first season, how he had to overcome going through the gates when he had a mentor,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
when he still couldn't get over like going behind the gates because what happened to his past life. Because
Yep.
that man got
Yep.
bullied, kicked out, neglected, all of that, bro. So that's like a little thing that made his character, which I like really appreciate. That's when knew I was gonna fall in love with this anime. I was just like, oh yeah, like this is gonna be it.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the fact that season later, what happened to his parents is like kind of heavy.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sitting here like, dang, like now he got his own family that he got going on
Mm-hmm.
because he's a man now. He never had this chance in life when he was alive
Mm-hmm.
in his other life, So I was just like, dang, like, So I kind of have a soft spot for him that he's able to actually have a second chance, not to become an OP character, and just has a crazy harem out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
He actually has he's real. He just meets people that actually builds him back up as a person.
Yeah.
So that's how I was just like, yo, this John is. That's why I like Mushoku Tensei a lot, actually. God.
Yeah. Well, I was while I was watching it, one of the things that came to my mind while all that stuff was happening towards the end was I realized Mushoku Tensei is probably one of the realest anime I've ever watched, where the emotions and the stuff that the characters go through, it feels, if I imagine myself in those situations, I feel like I feel like I can relate to that. Not because it's happened to me, but just seeing how visceral his reactions are to some of the crazy things that happen to him. It makes it feel like he's a real person, even though he's not, obviously.
Yeah.
He has very real reactions. And another good example, I mean, not really a spoiler, but Nanahoshi, the girl with the black hair, with the mask.
Yeah.
Remember when the whole teleporter situation, when she realized that it didn't work, and then she just lost it? That felt super real, bro.
Yeah.
She was so calm before, and then she just snapped. She just lost hope. That Mushoku Tensei, I haven't felt many other series really hit the nail on the head when it comes to trauma like that.
I think Mushoku Tensei, especially this season, I'll say this part 2 season was actually good. Part 1 of the season 2 was straight trash. I'm sorry. The ED arc, sorry, that was not cool.
Oh.
It was straight garbage. We got 13 episodes of filler, that I believe. But I don't know, bro. This is where it goes back when I was saying, in the beginning of this podcast, I feel like these anime, they start off so strong, but then they start having, wacky endings. Other than this part 2. Part 2 was actually great. But I just feel like the first 2 seasons of Mushoku Tensei were better, just because I feel like, I don't know, bro. If we're going to bring in the conversation of best girl, Aries is definitely my favorite because she had a lot of personality. I'm sorry.
I know. I agree that she's great, but she's not best for me.
Oh my god.
Aries? Is that with the red hair?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Here we go.
Yo, listen. Hey, that was your opinion, bro, and I respect it. I'm just saying.
Okay.
But,
who is y'all best girl?
I don't have one, but I'm just saying it's just after what she did, even though she has a reason to do what she did.
Yeah.
But that broke him down.
Yeah.
And you know what happened afterwards with the girl that he met.
Mm-hmm.
He tried to, you know what I mean?
Bro.
So I'm saying
but
you was L's beyond L's, bro, and it all started with her, bro.
But also too, okay, look, you can say that, right? But this goes to playing off what Claudia was saying, bro, about the feelings. This is very realistic. She knew that she can't just tell Rudius, "Oh, I'm leaving," because he's gonna try to follow her. So he was like, you know what, I'm gonna have to just, cold shoulder him, overnight, and just tell him, hey, I know you wanted to be with me, but I gotta handle some personal things. Let's be real. Your whole, family gets bodied. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna give her a pass for that? We ain't gonna give her a pass for that?
Wait, no, let's go off of that. Your whole family gets bodied.
Yeah.
So how do you respond? You leave them. No word, middle of the night. They have no idea what's going on. You just completely leave them behind, go on your own journey. Now, don't get me wrong. I respect Eris when it comes to her logic behind it.
That's what I'm saying.
She knows she's not strong enough, so she wants to go and get stronger so that when she does come back, whatever happened to Rudy won't happen again. But I think there could have been a better way for her to leave instead of just ghosting him.
I can see that.
That's why I was trying to get. That's what I was trying to get to. It's just like, yo, there's a better way to execute that because Rudy's also had a lot going on too. It's just not her. Like, you know what I mean? The whole teleportation.
He died.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that whole teleportation, John. When things went south, doesn't got a mom anymore. Doesn't know where his sister is. Father. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm saying, like, yo, like,
but
and then you just figured out that she just like disappears, bro. It's just like, and then it's just note and hair.
Yeah, and the craziest part about that is he didn't know why she left, bro. That's what ruined him, because he didn't know why she left. And he was like blaming himself and stuff.
Yeah.
Dang.
And then a season later, he met this other girl that he was trying, because he was trying to, you know, there was something wrong with his, you know, so he bagged one. But she wasn't fucking with dude. So you know what happened afterwards. He tried to off himself, basically. So I was just like, yo, like, this is just depressing.
It was.
Like, you know what I mean? And the Eris effect still affected him while that was going on. So I'm saying, like, yo, like, that just goes back to me talking about, like, how he was broken, but he was able to build himself back up with Roxy and
Zenith.
The other chick.
Zenith or something like that. Zenith or something like that.
Oh,
Green Sylphie. Yeah.
Sylphie.
Sylphie, she's the girl that had the green hair and now it's white.
Yeah.
I thought her name is Zenith.
No, Zenith is the mom.
Oh, the yellow hair. Oh no! You're right. I'm tripping. Yeah. You are so right. I'm sorry. But
Bro, I respect you putting Eris up there because I do think she has a really cool personality. But I can't imagine what's gonna happen when she comes back, bro.
Yo,
that's why it's gonna be lit.
Crazy.
That is gonna be lit.
But bro, let's be real, because you know we're talking about realistic stuff and everything, right? The reason why I don't like Roxy or, you know what I'm saying, what's her name, Sylphie. One, Sylphie is just like, you know, whatever you want, I'll do whatever for you, Rudius. And then, bro, let's be real. If you bring another girl home like that after you've been married and you're having her kid, they're not gonna be like, oh yeah, just join the crew. They're not gonna do that. That's not realistic. Let's be real. They are not doing that, bro.
Yo, you're right.
You have your kid inside of you, and you're gonna be like, yeah, you know what? I know you've been messing with this girl. You know, I know you lost your dad or whatever, and she helped you get back up to, you know, to your normal self. But you know, just be part of my crew. Just be part of the crew. They're not gonna do that. Let's be real.
Yeah, no, that is true. That is true. But at the same time, y'all, we have to remember. Okay, I don't want to say it's anime, because anime can get real. And I feel like when it comes to like people and politics, I think Attack on Titan touched more based on that.
True.
But at the same time, I do agree with Rashad, bro. Like,
and then,
go ahead.
I was gonna say, because then if you want to talk about Roxy's character, you can look. We can bring it. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Certified lover girl, certified pedophile.
No. Someone said it, bro. Because you gotta remember, she ages slow, right?
Yeah.
Like her clan, her people age like slowly or something like that. So she did meet this dude when he was a
exactly, bro.
But she didn't feel that way for him when he was younger.
I know, but still, at the same time, you find this chick in the hallway. Why? Paul is being the duties down on his wife. I just want to touch base on this. She got a little. I think she got a screw loose, bro. I think Roxy is kind of insane because. All right, the reason why I think Sophie is a much better candidate is because, first of all, she's down for dude.
Oh, I know.
Thick and thin.
True.
Through thick and thin.
Respect on,
you know what I mean? Now maybe it's a little too much for certain people. It's just like, dang, like he's on his day. Like she's on his day. And it's just like, yo, like, cool, but like Rudy just kind of needs that in his life of like what was going on. So I think he needed a girl like that in his life. To me. At least to me. I don't know.
No, I'm not saying
agree. Yeah, but I'm not saying like I'm choosing one of these three as best girl because, to be honest with you, if I'm gonna be realistic, I don't like either of them. But Sophie is a better candidate than Roxy and Eris, bro. Eris is on the bottom for me.
I think for Rudy, she's the best
know.
candidate, but best girl in general, I think is Roxy, bro. Roxy is so fucking cool, man.
I don't know, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, man, she's cool, bro.
I can only give her props because she taught him magic or how to control it. So that's why I was just like, yo, like she's cool with that in that aspect. But like, yo, like
it just sucks because I think out of everybody, she's had the least screen time.
That's true.
And it's crazy because like you got the same chick in the house. I don't even know, bro. Like,
hey, you might as well break it down. Might as well.
Oh my no, because you got the sisters in the crib, right? You got the sisters in the crib. They're about to have. Yo, like, ain't one of the babies born? Sophie gave out birth, right?
Yeah.
From a clip I saw. And then it's just like.
Okay, I will agree that move towards the end was a little.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Let's be real.
No, hold on. Don't act like Eris is the innocent one, all right?
Oh my
Eris traumatized this man.
You're right. Actually, I'm wrong because actually, Amir is right. Sylvie is the best one because now that I think about it, I could have sworn, in when they first met, Aries and Rudius, Aries is supposed to be Rudius's cousin, right?
Yep. See?
I just thought about that. I said, oh my gosh. I just thought about that. I said, oh my gosh. I gotta be fair.
No, I just had to remember that she's definitely on the bottom. She's staying right there, bro. Nothing's ever gonna change my mind, bro.
Oh gosh.
Bro, that's crazy.
Hey, Sophie, hold on. Sophie might have just won us all over, bro.
Yeah.
She's the only one that doesn't have any.
She fixed that man, literally.
True.
Like that, I was like, whoa, like I didn't know. Like after that, he felt all better. I was just like, damn, like okay, like he don't need another girl, right?
True.
Right?
Surely.
Yeah.
Surely.
You're right, man. You're gonna see.
Yeah, babe, I got another girl with me. I'm planning on marrying her too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And remember, the man god, when he was talking to him, he said something like, "You will be most happiest if you get with like one of the beast girls. You know, the two beast girls he has with him. So one of them might be joining the family. Who knows?"
Yeah.
Wait, what?
You don't remember when he was talking to the man god? One of the last things he said was he like gave him advice and said, if you want to be happy or if you want to reach true happiness, then like next spring or something like that, or next mating season, get with one of the girls, one of the beast girls. And already from there, I was like, bro, we still got so much to take care of. Why are we talking about this right now?
That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about, man. They know how to ruin shit, man.
It's gonna
sure do.
Paul situation was bad, bro. When he piped his maid.
Yeah.
Yo, first of all, when I saw that, I was like, what, yo? So not just one kid, but they're about to have another, bro. It's not by the same chick.
Yeah, and
so,
they're
like,
all under the same house too.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So it's like, I don't know. Yo, Mushoku Tensei, I ain't gonna lie, that show is lit, bro. I ain't gonna front, bro. It's just like out of pocket.
It is.
I don't know. That's all I need to talk about. Shoot.
Yeah.
But I got a few more animes we can talk about, but I don't know if you guys want to keep going or we should just end it here.
I don't mind. I'm chilling.
Are you good? Okay. I mean, I'm ready to keep going, but
let's do it.
The next one, bro, because it just finished, bro. We gotta talk about Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer, bro.
Yes, sir.
Now, I will say this because I have read the manga, so I will not spoil anything for you guys. But I will say that for anybody that has said that Demon Slayer has fallen off, boy, you guys are gonna regret that shit once these movies drop. Once these movies drops, everybody's gonna regret that, bro. Forget Jujutsu Kaisen. Forget all these anime that you are saying are the best anime out here, bro. Demon Slayer is gonna retake their throne, bro.
Don't put JJK.
I'm putting it there, bro. I'm putting it there. I'm putting it there, bro.
Don't ever say. Don't put JJK with Demon Slayer, bro.
I am putting it there. Because look, I'm telling you this right now, Demon Slayer is going to cradle Jujutsu Kaisen. He's cradling Jujutsu Kaisen, bro. You're going to see.
Yo, okay.
For the record, I got to get this down on paper.
He's saying the three movies.
Just real quick, because you guys are about to get into it. Real quick.
Yeah.
I got to jot this down. Are you saying that these movies are gonna surpass the Shibuya incident?
Bro, it's gonna be 1,000. Like, bro, I'm telling you, like, legit. You remember when Demon Slayer broke out with that whole spider? You know, when he fought the lower moon spider or whatever, bro. Yep. These fights that are coming out is like, this is end game we're talking about, bro.
Yeah.
There's only I think like 4 or 5. You know what I'm saying? Upper moons left, bro, and you guys are going to see. And this is why because I was looking at. I'm glad I'm talking about this because I have so much to talk about with this. But bro, y'all seen a lot of people criticize this training arc, saying this. Like, I think IGN gave Demon Slayer a 3 rating for this season. I was like, oh my gosh, bro. I was like, nah. I was like, nah. I want them keep that same. You know what I'm saying? Energy, bro, for when these movies drop. Because you're going to see why they did a whole arc of them training, bro. I promise you're going to see why. So that's all I'm going to say, man. Just be prepared.
Trilogy?
Just be prepared, bro. Like I'm saying, like, legit, bro. The fact that they're making this into a movie should tell you what's about to go down, bro. Like, this isn't no previous season, none of that. Like, this is going to be some next level. Like, animation's gonna be crazy. It has to be. There's no way. It's gonna be lit.
He's talking about animation.
No, animation and story. Hold on. Animation and story.
He's talking about animation. I'm just gonna say about Demon Slayer. Look, Demon Slayer is fire. I'm not gonna throw it under the bus saying it's not. I'm actually hyped for the the trilogy movie. That shit is tough. Especially when it gets to the Muzan and Koko Shibo. Is that his name? Koko Shibo.
Are you talking about the Upper Moon one?
The one that has 6 eyes.
Yeah, Upper Moon 1.
It's a 4v1.
Yeah, Upper Moon 1.
Yeah, when they get to
hold on. Don't spoil now. Don't spoil.
I haven't seen it.
Don't spoil now, huh?
I've heard about the 4.
My fault.
Yeah, that has not been announced. That has not been announced. Relax, bro.
You can clickly see it when the episode ended.
Nah, bro, that has not been announced. But go ahead, keep going.
When it faded, when there was a yellow light and a red light, I'm not gonna even talk about it.
Just keep going.
But I do think that the Demon Slayer with the trilogy movie, that genre is gonna be tough because people I never even heard that IGN gave it a 3. That was actually kind of crazy. Even though it wasn't really for me, I would have still rated higher than that. Demon Slayer is still one of the top animes, but it's kind of crazy that you try to put JJK next to Demon Slayer because
I don't put it next to it.
At the point where I can't even spoil it, but the genre is not even ended yet, bro. And Shibuya Incident had everyone on lockdown.
Hold on.
So imagine the next level. What's going to happen after Shibuya Incident? You're talking about like, you can't wait for the 3 movies about the animation and the story. You can look. JJK can execute 2 of those also. The animation and the story, bro. When you got that fight with Sukuna, that faced what did Megumi summon?
Maharaga.
You thought that shit was crazy?
I didn't. Wait until
Kenjaku pulls out all the cards of all the characters because they got their own little Hunger Games going on. So wait until that John pops off and the stuff that happens after it, bro. I'm saying,
not gonna lie. Every single week or 2 weeks, however frequently it drops, I always see JJK flooding my feed. That's the one series that I had to mute, even over One Piece. I had to mute JJK because every time something new drops, everybody talks about it.
Okay. Now look, I'm glad you're using that thing where you said every week you had to mute it, because the only reason why no one's been talking about Demon Slayer like that is because the manga's already ended. But when Demon Slayer manga was going on, who was number one the whole year over One Piece and all them? Demon Slayer. So let's talk about it. If we're talking numbers, let's talk numbers. If we're talking numbers, let's talk numbers.
The anime is out. What you talking about?
What?
Because the anime out, that's when everyone peeped the manga. What are you talking about?
Yeah, bro. But okay, you're right. The anime's out for Jujutsu Kaisen. Are they number one? No, they're not number one. Stop it, okay?
It needs to be everyone like Demon Slayer because of the animation, bro. You cannot say that I'm wrong.
No, bro, no.
Because of the animation,
no,
too.
bro, no.
Everyone like don't get online because of the animation.
First of all, hold on. Did you hear what I said? I said the manga broke sales. There's no animation in manga. Manga broke sales. There's no animation in manga.
That's a good point.
Manga broke sales. There's no animation in manga.
Maybe not number one, but it was like super high for manga sales.
Oh, we can look it up, bro.
It was crazy. I know it was.
It was. But I was just saying, like, what I was stating, that it was number one because the anime was out. That's when everyone peeped the manga. Everyone's just like, no, they're going to see it.
That is a fair point.
So,
like, people were hyped for the anime, so they went and watched read further ahead. And you're an example of that.
So
someone who started with the anime and then jumped into the manga.
Yeah. But, okay.
Why his numbers are so high.
Yeah, you're right. I am saying that, but for Jujutsu Kaisen, they have not reached anywhere near Demon Slayer numbers in manga, and the anime is out. Let's be real. Let's talk about it.
It doesn't need to be, bro. This glaze for Demon Slayer is ridiculous.
You're gonna see. Listen, you're gonna see. 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 You're gonna see.
I talked about Demon Slayer.
You're gonna see.
I gave it props. Still. You know, I was just like, yo, Demon Slayer is still tough. I feel like everyone should watch Demon Slayer. I'm not gonna throw it under the bus, but it's kind of crazy how you compare it to JJK.
I don't compare it. I don't compare it. Jujutsu Kaisen is nowhere near Demon Slayer. I'll put Jujutsu Kaisen next to My Hero. Let's be real.
I never knew the day would come. I'm gonna sit here and argue about this.
Oh my gosh! No, stop it! Stop it! Stop it! At least one of my anime know who their main character is. They don't flip flop main characters. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Gojo's main character and Yuta's main character, but they forget Yuji started off. He's supposed to be the main character. Let's be real.
Because Yuji has to build up like any other MC, bro.
What?
What are you talking about?
What are you saying?
Because every MC has to build up to that character, and that's what Yuji is doing. So what
has he done? I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen anything on the level that Yuji has done to Goji. I have seen it.
On this Demon Slayer glaze.
No. I've seen season 2. I have seen. Listen. I have seen season 1 and season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Unless it gets better in the manga. Unless it gets better in the manga, bro.
I guess. Bro.
There's no comparison, man.
Hey, at least I guess the animation doesn't go to your standards.
Oh my gosh. Because it's not even about animation. 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 Dude,
you like SAO, bro.
Hold on. It's not even about animation because my favorite anime of all time is One Piece. Okay. Now I'm trying to debate that.
We know that animation.
Yeah, let's try to debate that. Come on, it's not about animation. Let's come on.
I'm just trying to find the middle ground with you, bro, because you're hyping over Demon Slayer so much, bro. But this comes from a man. This comes from a man that doesn't even like Attack on Titan.
Yeah, you're right. I was standing on that. I was standing on that.
Any of it?
No. Let's put it this way. I liked Attack on Titan up to season 3. Everything after that's trash to me. I'm putting it like that.
Okay. I'll take that. I mean, I don't agree, but that's better than not liking it at all. That'd be
Let's put that. But also too, I feel like we can come to a middle ground, Amir, just because like both pretty much I feel like what we're kind of getting at is that we've both seen the manga for both shows, so we know how good it's going to be.
Yeah, that's
so
like,
so we can agree on that. We'll agree on that, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we'll agree on that. We'll agree on that.
You kind of attacked me a little bit. And I didn't appreciate it. Listen, I'm not 50 cents, bro. I can't take many shots, bro. This is not many, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
First of all, I didn't attack you. I said Jujutsu
like, that joke was
Kaisen.
crazy.
I said Jujutsu Kaisen, bro.
You know, I like JJ. Hold on. This is about JJK, bro.
Okay.
You know, I like my JJK.
Okay.
My JJK, bro.
Look, I like my Demon Slayer. I like my Demon Slayer. Stop playing with me. I like my Demon Slayer.
Like, listen, bro. I just appreciate JJK so much, and I feel like it's one of the best animes that should be put on to like people that's getting into anime. And Demon Slayer is also one of them.
Mm-hmm.
But they're like two different stories, dude.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like, yo, like, I can't wait. I'm still in tune with Demon Slayer. I'm not gonna say and be like, yo, Demon Slayer is trash. And guys, don't think that this genre is serious. Like, we're just showing passion of our two favorite animes, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna head clash here and there and stuff. Like, we're not gonna agree on everything. But for me, JJK, bro, it's just like, it's not just hands on. It's like, you're right about Yuji Itadori. He is kind of slow, and the author for JJK, fun fact, doesn't even like Yuji. So he doesn't even like the main character.
You can tell. No, I'm kidding.
Listen. So I would say at this point, it's kind of okay. Wow, I can't believe I'm taking the L on this. At this point, for the main villain, he does have plot armor. He has plot armor. The main villain has plot armor. But JJK? I don't know. Yeah. So I don't know because we all read the manga, right? For Demon Slayer?
Nope.
No? Okay.
I haven't read the manga.
Have you? Wait, you have?
I'm an anime only.
Wait, you have, Amir?
Yeah.
So you read all of Demon Slayer?
Yeah.
And he still disagrees. Hold on.
That's what I'm saying. Okay. What I'm trying to get at, because I'm talking about Muzan now. So for Muzan, right? You know how...
Wait, let's not spoil because I know he hasn't...
I'm not going to spoil that, but you know how he, at the end of the manga, how... I don't know how to word it.
Nah, don't say it, bro. Don't say it, bro. Don't say it, bro. Don't spoil it like a manga. Don't say it.
I feel like he was on board because Cloudy, did you read because now I'm talking about main villains now. Cloudy, you know about what's his name? All for One and My Hero?
Yeah, I haven't read past where the anime is right now.
Yeah. But... Okay, because like I just feel like how Demon Slayer ended and JJK is still going. So I don't know if it's gonna fall to par with Demon Slayer, but how Demon Slayer got executed, and I'm pretty sure me and Rashad talked about it, was kind of To me, it was It was like not good, not bad, but it was like in the middle for me. Like, okay, that's how I felt about Demon Slayer. Like when I like watched the anime, I was one of those people checked out the manga, so I was just like, all right, I need to know what happens next. Saw the fights, whatever. See how it ended. And I was just like, you know, all the hype. For what?
For what?
You know,
I felt like that with I'll be fair though. I felt like that with Jujutsu Kaisen season 2. But I mean, hey, you know, everybody has their own.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, you know, that's how you feel about JJK. And that's how I feel about Demon Slayer, how it ended.
But to be fair though, you finished out season 2. I dropped it.
Oh. Hey man, listen. I just
wait. You dropped during the Shibuya arc?
Yeah.
You didn't finish it?
I didn't watch the last 3 or 4 episodes now.
Dang.
That's only the peak of what's about to happen.
So you're telling me even after the Toji stuff, you weren't messing with it?
Nah.
Oh,
what?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know,
that's what I'm saying.
Nah.
But hey, Demon Slayer for the win, right?
Hey man. One Piece triumphs all of them, but let's be real.
Because bro, I can't even spoil JJK, bro. But when certain key players are out, I said certain.
Oh, I know you're talking about Yuta.
Huh?
I already know you're talking about Yuta.
Well, Yuta is a key player, but there's other characters out there that makes the show but you'll see. That's why I don't want to spoil it.
And I think that's the thing too. Is like, bro, because you know what I'm saying. And oh my gosh, it's actually crazy because it goes back to what I was saying before, bro. Like because the main character lacks so much, I lost interest as soon as they trapped Gojo.
And that's crazy because that's the most interesting part because they lost their OP character. So
exactly,
now everyone else got to step up. So it's just like, okay, what is everyone's abilities is going to do and how this is going to affect the I forgot what the spirits are, like name, but like how they're going to affect the bad guys. Like how are they going to fight their 1v1s? Because you know, that portray them as true humans. How they're going to fight Jogo. You know, like Jogo's like supposed to be one of the best, but you see what happened to him.
Yeah.
We didn't even see his you know what I mean? So I'm just like, wow. So
they did.
Hey man.
Jogo got messed up, man.
Yo, I just feel like that's just the peak of what's about to really, really happen because these next couple of chapters are kind of crazy. But
I will say
the fan base, my fault. Go ahead.
No, you can finish. I'll go after.
But with the fan base right now, it's kind of taking sides because the copium right now is crazy. And everyone's not feeling a certain character right now. They're not feeling it. So they're kind of hating on it right now, I would say. Where the chapter is. Because there's a certain character that's out of the game. And yeah. And the fan base is just like, yo, like, my favorite character is gone. Why? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, so that's why I was just like, I don't know. Well, go ahead, Cloudy.
I've seen all the way up through the Shibuya incident, and I have heard some things from the manga against my will. So I think I know who you're talking about when you say the key player. But I loved the Shibuya incident. It was a really, really fun watch. Every single episode had me like left looking forward to the next one. And my favorite character in the whole series is Maki. And
I like Maki.
One thing that I've heard is that she, you know, in the manga,
bro. She goes.
I'm hyped for it, man.
Yo,
I can't wait. So when it comes to JJK, I love it. I'm hyped for it. When it comes to Demon Slayer, same thing. I love it. I'm hyped for it. The only thing is the difference between the two is I haven't heard anything about, like, I did hear that thing about the 4v1 whatever, but I have no idea what is going to occur in these movies. So I'm going into this blind. I'm just gonna let them take the wheel. The last UFO Table trilogy I saw was the Heaven's Feels movies, and those are straight peak anime.
But they don't. No, I'm just saying they don't be talked about, right?
Yeah, they don't. A lot of people don't know much about the Fate series. The Fate series has like a cult fan base where the people that watch it really, really mess with it. But there's some people that like probably have no plans at all of checking it out. They might have seen a character or two. That used to be me. But the Heaven's Feels movies are probably some of my favorite like anime movies of all time. I mean, there are some like, you know, the emotional anime like what's it called? Not Your Name. What's the other one with the girl that was deaf?
Oh, Silent Voice.
Yeah, like outside of movies like those, I think it's one of my favorites. And if UFO Table is able to take the same energy from those movies and channel it into Demon Slayer, bro, these movies, I don't even know what's gonna happen, and I already know they're gonna shatter records. Like,
oh, you already, bro.
Yeah,
it most definitely is, bro.
So I can see where both of you guys are coming from without actually knowing what's gonna happen from the little bits and pieces that I've heard and from context.
And you know what? I'm glad that Jujutsu Kaisen is not #1 trending. Because I feel like it's a required taste, I guess. So I guess it's not something that's overhyped. know, I'm just saying. It's just me. That's how I feel, so I'm glad that it's not number one. If Demon Slayer number one, Demon Slayer is number one. Everyone and their mom that don't even watch anime that talk about Demon Slayer, shoot, that's good for me because not everyone's being put onto anime in general. But it's kind of crazy because the animation is so good and they're going to be expecting more of other animes like that.
Demon Slayer definitely has to hit the nail on the head, or else people are going to be mad disappointed, including manga readers. But I think it's very likely that they're going to.
Bro, there's about to be movies.
Yeah,
like that should tell you everything right there. But hey, this is what I'm saying, bro. That's why I said it's real, bro. This man Zenitsu is awake. He is not sleeping for this, bro. This is going to be real. He's awake. He's ready.
You look locked in, bro. Man. I don't know what's gonna happen.
It's
one
war
of my
time.
favorite characters, bro. That's one of my favorites too. I knew he was cool from the beginning, bro. I was just like, yo, like.
Now, and then also too, Amir, because you know what I'm saying, maybe I did share on Jujutsu Kaisen just a little bit, but
yeah.
But I will say that I at least like Jujutsu Kaisen over Attack on Titan for sure.
Okay, what? That's us Attack on Titan fans are getting attacked now.
No, I mean I'm just being real. I like Jujutsu Kaisen over Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan.
Yeah, all I heard is Jujutsu Kaisen's all right, but at least it's not as bad as Attack on Titan. That's
crazy. Because for Attack on Titan, bro, I feel like it was written so well, especially like I feel like when it comes to foreshadowing, especially if you think of it backwards, it executed perfectly.
Yeah, I agree.
That joint was crazy. I never knew. Go ahead.
Real quick, it feels like going into this when it comes to the oh my gosh, I have to really rack my brain for this, but all the politics and stuff going on, like the genocide and everything.
Yeah.
When it started taking that turn in my head, I was like, where the heck are things going? Like, what happened to the Attack on Titan I knew? But like you said, if you think of it backwards, it makes so much sense.
Yeah. And when I figured out that, well, spoiler warning, Eren is a time traveler. So I actually gonna lie, if everyone peeped that, I could see why they lost interest. I was just like, yo, the main MC's a time traveler? Like what's happening? I thought it was human against Titans. Like, you know what I mean? So it's just like, but it's how they did it. It's how they ran it. So I was just saying, like, when what's his name? When he asked like who the true enemies are, I didn't understand what he was talking about because I was like, yo, it's the Titans. The Titans are the true enemies.
Oh, yeah.
And it's among themselves. I was like, whoa. So we're going to touch with that now? We're going to touch base on that? The people? And how it's governed? Like, all that stuff?
Yeah.
And I thought that was tough.
Big bad monsters.
So so it's not the monsters. It's the people, too. I thought that shit was cool. I was just like, yo, that's a good turn. That's a good twist.
That is a really
and
good
that
point.
How they blend the stuff together.
And the fact that they kind of have you like rooting for both sides.
Yeah.
Cause like
no one was good.
No one was good. That's what makes the show good.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like no one was good. I was saying like, yo,
and yet you still feel bad for them.
Yeah, I was just like, now listen, a murderer is a murderer, bro. Like Eren killing all those people, he's not better than the other, like, Bertolt and
Reiner, yep.
Yeah. Because he's dumb now. Well, he's Reiner. Back then. Because you know how he started young and with the other kids and stuff. Because Reiner had a whole psychological war going on in his head, bro. He got personality switches. So I was just like, man, there's a lot of stuff going on with that anime, man, but at the same time, I can see why people don't even like it. So I can't sit here and defend it and be like, yo, if you don't like it, you just don't like it. It just wasn't for you. At least to me, it was for me. I like that kind of stuff. It's not all goofy. Oh, I want to see my characters with rainbows and
everybody getting married off at the end.
Yeah. I mean, like that's all I was just like, this is this is these guys are using swords against Titans when they just figured out, spoiler warning, the other side had guns.
Mm-hmm.
They're far more advanced. So
yeah,
when they were just like, yo, there's other people like us out there?
mm-hmm.
We've been shut off from the world for this long? They got cars. They got weapons. We got horses and swords.
Yeah,
You're like,
bro, and to think this whole time, like, bro, when you think of it backwards, it's so crazy because when the series starts off, it's like Titans running around terrorizing these people. And it's like, why the heck are these Titans trying to ruin our lives? And then you have the Scouts Regiment that goes out and tries to, cut them down and kill them.
Yeah.
And then you find out later on, like, bro, this whole time they were cutting down their own people.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
And plus,
when you find out how they were sent to that island, oh man,
that John was, bro,
They were
and
cooking.
the fact that for what is it, Zeke and Aaron, like they're brothers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how their father did them dirty.
Mm-hmm.
2 different visions, same blood, different mothers. But if you can see, listen, if you really put it down to it, they both want the same thing, but they want to execute it differently.
Yeah, exactly. And there really is no right option.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I don't know, bro. And like the father really messed them up, both of them up bad. Like one's born from one side and one's born from the other side, from 2 different moms.
True.
You know? And
2
it's just
opposite
like,
sides of this conflict.
and how they grew up was differently.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I want to talk about it more, bro, but I don't know if it's more spoilers though. But like how Zeke, how his upbringing, man, he rat his whole father out.
That was, whoo,
But
man.
he had to.
He had to.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because his father figure, man. Like his father wasn't even his father figure at that time.
And you know how like his the father, his sister got, or his cousin got eaten by dogs?
Mm-hmm.
Yo.
I think that was his sister, right?
Yeah. That Joan was crazy too.
That was.
That's when I was just like, yo, like no one is good, bro. Like no one is good in the series. Like you can just pinpoint, like you can keep pointing fingers, like who's bad, who's good. None of these people are good, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's all greed at the end of the day. And who really set it off was the king of parody, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The original king from years ago.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, bro, if we're talking about who originally started this, like, man, it started way back with what was her name, Amir?
Yeah, YMIR, right? Amir?
Yep.
Yeah.
Started all the way back with her.
But that's when she got the time. But you know how her upbringing was.
Yep.
That's what I was saying. It's just like, that's why she did what she did.
I love how this whole time Rashad's just like,
bro. It's like I'm letting y'all have your moment. I'm letting y'all have your moment, bro. I'm not going to ruin it or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all already know how I feel about Attack on Titan. But I'm letting y'all have your moment.
I just feel like if we're talking about realistic wise, that's how people would react.
Yeah, it was basically like racism in a fantasy world.
Like I'm just hearing like. I don't know who's the author or who made Attack on Titan, but that was a gem, at least for me, bro. Like, and everyone back then had Attack on Titan had everyone in a headlock.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was the same thing for Demon Slayer. They just like when they saw the anime, they got into the manga. Did they not?
I don't think it was as big.
No,
no, there was
the anime was.
The anime was huge.
Yeah,
but. I don't think the manga. I think the manga was big too, but I don't think it was Demon Slayer big.
Okay.
Demon Slayer was really unprecedented.
Yeah. And it's crazy because for Demon Slayer, it's like I like Demon Slayer. Don't get me wrong, yo. But it's just like that story is so. It's basically like these Demon Slayer killing demons. But it's how they put it, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh my
Like at
gosh.
the end of the day, when you look at what's actually happening, like at face value, what's happening, it's nothing too crazy. But when you look at the inner workings and like who's behind everything, why they're doing what they're doing, then that's where it gets its.
Man, I'm about to make an anime about pillow fights, bro. And I'm gonna be making sure that animation is gonna be crisp. It's gonna be Demon Slayer.
Oh my god.
That's all you need.
Yeah, man. That story's gonna be so basic, but that joint is gonna be crazy.
No, you know the funniest thing about this whole conversation y'all had. I didn't even say nothing, but then you all came to the conclusion like, dang, it was Attack on Titan was big, but it wasn't Demon Slayer big.
No, I'm talking about the manga. I'm talking about just the manga.
He's talking about the manga, bro.
Oh man,
It was crazy.
Shot, you see what you're doing right there?
Wait, bro, I'm not saying anything. I'm letting y'all talk. Y'all came into this conclusion.
This for the past couple of years, bro.
Y'all came to this conclusion. I didn't say nothing. Y'all came to this conclusion.
That's crazy.
Y'all came to this conclusion, bro.
Hey,
we were over here dropping like nuggets of wisdom, and all you heard was Attack on Titan's trash.
No, hey, man. Because I mean, let's put it this way. At the end of the day, anime is subjective to everybody, bro. Yeah. So, you know, and just because, you know, the majority of people like, you know what I'm saying, Attack on Titan, that's why I didn't step in and was trying to like, oh, here's the reason why I think it's trash. I let y'all have y'all moment, bro. Because I know how much Attack on Titan means to y'all, man. So I was like, you know, like, what? I'm just telling you the truth.
The way you're wording it, though.
What?
What are you talking about?
What? I know Attack on Titan means a lot to y'all, bro. So I let y'all have your moment.
A lot to me.
What?
Hey, man, I was just talking about.
Y'all literally talk, bro. Y'all just talk like 20 minutes about Attack on Titans, bro.
The way you said it, though, it's like, hey, if you guys want to eat trash, you can eat trash.
No, y'all crazy. I didn't say that, bro. I didn't say that, bro.
Hey, man, bro. All I'm saying is, bro, the best genre is the mecha genre, bro. So.
Oh gosh, here we go.
Yeah, the best genre is the mecha genre, bro. So, hey.
All right, man, but I think, you know, this will be a great place to stop because, you know, we're already over the 2-hour mark. And I actually like how this, you know, went about, you know, kind of started off a little slow, but then we started raging, picking things up. And, you know, for those, you know, that are watching for the first time, we will be doing these, you know, Otaku Hour podcasts every Friday at, what did we say, 4 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah, we're going to try for about that time.
And then we're going to be uploading, you know, if you don't want to watch the entire, you know, podcast, we will be uploading the Otaku Hour clips. We have a clip channel for that. It's going to be made by yours truly. It's Amir 1. So, other than that, man, how you guys feel about the first podcast being done?
I think it was dope, man.
I think it was cool. I
like how coming into this, I thought it was just going to be like us introducing ourselves and just really kind of like, you know, when you go to like summer camp and everybody's like, you know, 2 truths and a lie and all this stuff, just really surface level kind of breaking the ice. But then we really started to get into it. So that was fun. I had a lot of fun.
All right, we made a lot of clips, man. So let's do it.
I can't believe you actually made me like yell.
Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna bring that up.
Because what Rashad said was preposterous, bro.
Oh my gosh. Hey, we'll say that for another episode. We're gonna say it for another episode, man. But hey, I'm gonna put it like this, bro. Y'all better get used to this because I'm not gonna lie to you, man. One thing about us, I would say, is that we're gonna speak our minds regardless. And you see, man, it may have been a 2v1, bro, but like Kendrick said, it's 1v2 to me. But hey,
that's crazy.
Demon Slayer was all you two. That was all you.
Hey man, JJK is smoking top 5 of anime. So.
Oh gosh, okay, Drake. But hey, man, that was a great. All right, we're gonna end it here, man. Hey, we will catch y'all into the next podcast episode next week. Again, Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern time. Hey, man. Without further ado, y'all, we out, y'all. Peace.
Deuces.